What is up, bros and broettes? It's ZingSlasher44, and today I'm going to be making a video not about Call of Duty, but about something that happened to me in my life and a kind of funny story about my first kiss. So, I would like to do these videos more often, but I don't know if you guys want to see them. So, if you do want to see more stories about my life, things that have happened to me, things that are going on in my life, go ahead and hit that like button. I don't know, if we get over 200 likes, maybe I'll do one of these next week or make it a weekly thing, but let's shoot for 200, 250 likes around there. If we can do that in 24 hours, a couple days, then I'll definitely do one of these next week. So, the story that I'm telling today is the story of my first kiss. So, my first kiss definitely wasn't a normal first kiss for anyone whatsoever. It was actually in kindergarten. And I know what you're thinking. That's not a real kiss. And you're right. It wasn't like making out hardcore or anything. It was just my first kiss, peck on the cheek with some girl. And it definitely wasn't my decision for it to happen. So my school was a really, really small school. It was, I think it had about 25 people per class. And apparently nowadays that's actually a normal thing, that class sizes are smaller. But back in the day that it wasn't. It was like normally like 30 to 35 people in a class, but our class only had a very small amount of people. And when you're a little kid, generally speaking, most of the time you're a pretty skinny kid. Generally because, first of all, you haven't had time to eat all this crappy food, you haven't got big, and you're always running around. You're always burning off whatever you eat. Except for this one girl in my class. She was definitely not a little girl. And eventually she started to develop feelings for me, I guess, or whatever kindergarten feelings are. And she decided to take upon herself that she wanted to take this to the next step, and not to ask me to, oh, can we sit together, can we do this, can we build blocks together? No. Back in the day in our class, we had this castle. And yes, in my class, we had a castle. It was a cardboard cutout of a castle. Our teacher made it. Very, very talented. Basically built it, painted it. It looked exactly like a castle, inside and out. So then, one day we were playing in the castle during playtime. Because don't you wish school nowadays just had playtime? Like you could just sit down and start playing with like blocks, or take out a whiteboard and start playing Pictionary with your friends. No, you do not. You have to do math. You are not having play. Anyway, beside the point. So we had this castle, and there were different sections in the castle, and one of them was the dungeon. So I'm playing in the castle, just talking to my friends. She comes into the castle, bursts in, everyone goes running out. I don't know why, but everyone goes running out. She grabs me, picks me up by the shirt, literally grabs me by the shirt, and throws me into the dungeon. I go flying into the dungeon. I'm not even kidding you. She picked me up and threw me, and then I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me, and then she leans over and, not even kidding you, that was my first kiss. It was a rape kiss. It was a rape kiss. I got raped in kindergarten, is basically the story I'm trying to tell you. But in all seriousness, that was literally my first kiss. She picked me up, threw me, and I got kissed. So, no very non-typical first kiss story, but aside from that, do you want to here's my story of my first makeout kiss. So, my first makeout kiss was in high school. I think it was in grade 9 or grade 10. Yes, I literally waited that long to make out with someone. I know a lot of people do it younger, but I was that old, and my girlfriend at the time, we were hanging out and we were watching Paranormal Activity. Good move, right? Scary movie? On point? Yeah. And this isn't my current girlfriend, by the way. This was the girlfriend before the one I was with. So my ex-girlfriend. So at the time, we were watching Paranormal Activity. We were had a blanket, and then all of a sudden she just kissed me like a normal little like peck, just on the lips. And then all of a sudden I felt something like nibbling on my lip, but not even nibbling, kind of like sucking. And I'm like, okay, that was weird. Later that day I talked to her and I'm like, what the hell is that? She's like, oh, I was making out with you. I'm like, no, you weren't. Not even a little bit. Like, not even at all. And she's like, what do you mean that's making out? So then I literally had to show her what making out was the next day when I was hanging out with her. Yes, how romantic is that? I literally had to show her how to make out. So, overall, if we look back at my first kiss, and then my first time making out with a girl, not much romance in my life whatsoever. At all. But that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That's the story of my first kiss. Like I said, if you enjoyed, let's see how many likes we can get this thing. If we can get up 200, 250, we'll make these things more often if you guys enjoy them. And let me know what you want behind me, because I could put literally anything behind me, just a black screen. I can put a picture of my school. I considered that, or my elementary school. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.
Peace out.